All right, moving on to our next Patreon request, and this one comes from Cyborg 19.99, who asked me to do a non-comic lineup of the Chaste. As always, if you guys would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon, and hit the third tier. That'll allow you access to do so. But other than that, let's get started with the video. So, for those who don't know what non-comic lineup is basically where I take a superhero team and replace all the characters from characters outside of comics. There is like a one IP that is kind of the exception, and we'll probably talk about them, probably because they're more tied to cartoons than anything else these days. So, you know, we'll get that one gets a pass. It's Ninja Turtles, you probably guessed. But yeah. So, also, for those wondering who or what the Chaste is from Daredevil. They are the long-standing adversaries, the good ninjas that opposed until they were wiped out. They always get wiped out. That's the thing. They always get fucking wiped out. But that was the thing, is that they were essentially the force that opposed the hand. I almost said foot. They were the ones who opposed the hand. That was Stick's group. That was Elektra's group. Kind of Daredevil's well. So yeah, that's the Chaste. So let's get started with the lineup. So for members of the Chaste, here's a few picks I would have for that lineup. Starting off, Jinx from G.I. Joe. I know a lot of people would say Snake Eyes, but Jinx, I figure Jinx would be a little more interesting, and yeah, Snake Eyes is just a little too easy. The reason why I picked Jinx for the member of the Chaste is because, like, again, much like Elektra, she's a young warrior who has been filled with anger and has been basically deceived by her own ninja clan, and now wants, you know, she wants closure, she wants revenge, she wants all of that, and she also doesn't let that define her, very much like Elektra. And even though she's Storm Shadow's cousin, Jinx is more than, capable, and she's a great warrior in her own right. She was trained by Snake Eyes. So Jinx, I thought, would be a great pick to be part of this team. Next up is Raven Bronwyn from Ruby, Yang's mother. The reason why I picked Raven to be part of this team is because the Chaste aren't, they are very ends justify the means. That's their whole thing, is that they are a ends justify the means kind of group, and they'll do whatever it takes. They will carry out a mission no matter what. And Raven is very much like that, where she has this whole thing of only the strong survive, and if you're weak, get the fuck out of my face. Like, I will, you slow me down, I'll kill you. If her whole objective is, I am here to fight the hand, I am going to use every tactic in the fucking book to get what I want. And I damn well guarantee you, she will get what she wants. That's the whole point, is that she, Raven, it kind of embodies what Stick wants in a soldier. Blech. Couldn't get the word out. She basically, epitomizes the whole ends justify the means and fighting dirty no matter what. She's brutal. She's she's a great warrior. She's a leader. And again, you step up to her, it's not gonna be a fun time. That's that's what I'm saying, is that it's not gonna be a fun time, like, at all. Anyway, so there's that one. Now we come to our next member of the team, and that is Randy Cunningham, 9th grade ninja. Yeah, I figured he would be a solid pick for this team, because, yeah, he's a ninja, and also has a heart of gold, and, he doesn't really have a clan of his own. So Randy, again, he'd probably be the young impetuous one, kind of he's pretty headstrong, pretty cocky, but he also has a good heart to him, and I think he would also be the one to be like questioning Raven's orders, or hey, this ain't right. We're we're fighting the foot. Again, I almost said the foot. We're fighting the hand here, but we got to remember that we're we're the good guys, and we can't stoop to their level. And to which Raven would be like, this is war. The only reason I haven't killed you is because we need you. So Randy has all sorts of magically endowed abilities, great fighter, and I think he would be like very much the heart and soul of this group. Following that, next up we have the next person we have is Sashi from Pen Zero Part-Time Hero. Sashi, again, I think would be the opposite of Randy, where Randy would question everything and like question motives. Sashi would be more along the lines of, yeah, we're getting it done, and using violence to the most extreme. Do I think she would probably question some tactics? Yes, but for the most part, I think she would also believe the whole of Raven's whole thing of, this is ends justify the means, and we're defeating the hand no matter what. So Sashi for that one. And finally, for our last member of this incarnation of the team, is our next member of the team is Leonardo. Leonardo, I think, would side with Randy a lot, but also he would know when and where to pick these battles. I think Leonardo would probably be second in command, but he and Raven would definitely butt heads several times over. Leo, great warrior, great leader. What more do I need to say about him? And yeah, you knew a Ninja Turtle was going to be part of this version of the Chaste. Anyway, so there you go, guys. That is my non-comic lineup for the Chaste. You guys tell me in the comments below, who would you have in this incarnation of the team? And once again, I'd like to thank Cyborg19.99 for this Patreon request. And like I said, if you'd like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below in the description box below and hit the 3rd tier. That'll allow you access to do so. But other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.